Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and in today's video we will be trying out the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For Primer. And if you guys want to see how this turned out, then keep on watching. This is the Skin to Die For by Peter Thomas Roth. I believe this is new, so this is a no filter mattifying primer and complexion perfector. So this is supposed to instantly blur, fills, helps reduce the look of pores, fine lines, and imperfections with a natural looking matte finish. A powerful mattifying complex absorbs excess oil, while powerful Disapore 20 in Ever Matte help reduce the appearance of pore size and shape over time. Subtle universal tint instantly blends with any skin tone and shade. Can be used under makeup for flawless results or alone for naturally beautiful no filter look for all skin types. Directions: gently apply all over face, focusing on pores, fine lines, and imperfections. Whereas a primer under makeup or alone, I find this very interesting. For optimal long-term results, apply daily for 28 days. So this does retail for $35, and you do get a fluid ounce or 30 milliliters, and this is also considered a universal shade. Don't know about that. So anyways, I moisturized my face, I sprayed on my Skindinavia, and I just need to put this guy on right here. So I'm just gonna put a bit at the back of my hand. So this does have like a skin-like shade to it. Once again, for like my darker skin girls, I don't know if this is considered a universal shade for them, but the lighter to medium skin tones, I think it should be fine. Not fair or porcelain, just on the light end, not the fair end, you know what I'm saying? Grab my little mirror and we'll go ahead and apply this. Kind of has a silicone feel to it, and I'm not really a big fan of silicone primers. I feel like they never work for me, even though many people recommend it for oily skin types because it controls oil. I don't know what it is, but for me it does not control it whatsoever. I'm concentrating on my smile lines. Now I usually use a couple of primers for my face, but because we are trying this guy, I will use it for all over. Because usually on my T-zone, I usually use a pore filler, but because this is supposed to minimize the look of pores and fine lines, we'll see how well this works. Okay, so we're primed. Doesn't have an unusual smell. Doesn't smell like anything really. Alright, so it does blend into the skin very nicely. It doesn't look like it's giving me any like weird shades or anything, so that's good. I do feel matte. It does give me a filtered kind of look. It did blur out my pores. So far it's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna see how my foundation applies on the primer. I'm going to use my YSL All Hours foundation in shade BD40, which I think is Warm Sand. So initially, it doesn't look like it's reacting differently with the foundation, and I know how this foundation works. I use it almost every day. I just love this. I love the finish of it. The smell is not overwhelming to me, but if you do have a sensitive nose, I won't recommend it. And I feel like with this primer, it's more like a targeted primer rather than an all-over face, because it's supposed to be mattifying and it does target towards fine lines and pores. So just a tip for you guys, in case you didn't know, after going in with your brush, just take a damp sponge and just go over the areas of your face with where you applied your foundation. And I know some of you are going to be like, well, you apply your foundation all over your face. What do you mean only the areas? When I apply my foundation, I purposely leave this area alone because I hate feeling caked up here. So I would just put a little bit of concealer, and then I'll use my Tarte Shape Tape or whatever concealer that I have, and just go over that. Because I hate having to feel a foundation on there. I don't know what it is, but it just looks cakey to me. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look cakey on other people, but on me, yeah, no. So, if you want more airbrush look, just use a sponge. And I know it's an extra step, but if you really want that airbrushy kind of look, I will recommend it. So it doesn't look like it's reacting differently, which is a good thing. So I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my face, and I'll take you guys with me throughout the day. Okay, first off, let me start by saying, oh my gosh, like it was so warm early on today and it became so cold so fast. It was like +6, but we are expecting like freezing rain. It's gonna go down to -6. Like, I'm surprised I'm not sick again right now. So I was not able to do any check-ins today because I was a little bit busy. So just to give you guys a heads up, it is now 5 o'clock, and right now I don't like my face. Let me rephrase that. I don't like my makeup right now. Like, I don't know what it is with the primer, but it's doing something weird, and I'm using the YSL foundation as well, as previously mentioned, and that foundation hydrates my face so well. It's such a beautiful finish. Like, if you guys ever used it, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't know what happened, but like, it just, this primer, or I don't know what it is, it just sucked everything out of my face. I'll give it points for keeping my face matte, but what I hate about this primer is that, yes, it keeps my face matte and keeps my oil at bay. However, it's doing something weird where it's giving me too much, I can't even speak, that's how upset I am. The primer gave me too much texture, and it sucked like the life out of me. Like, I have no, like, I'm usually oil combination. My T-zone is usually oily, and like, I don't have a severe oil problem, but I do get kind of shiny throughout the day. It sucked me dry. Like, you know, sometimes when like you can feel your face dry, like especially when you're talking, you can feel like dry patches around here. That's how I feel like. And I did nothing different in my skincare. Everything's the same. It's just when I use that primer, all of a sudden I have like dry areas, like especially the corners of my mouth. Never happens. Around my chin, it never happens. T-zone, fairly matte, okay, but it's emphasizing texture everywhere. My pores are emphasized, and like my smile lines. And I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be using this as a all-over primer, but even as, I don't know, for like just treated areas, I feel like it will still emphasize it. And I don't know, like, I just don't like this. Maybe in a couple of more hours it'll get better. I really doubt it, but I'll check in with you guys in like a little bit to see if anything has changed. But so far, I do not like this at all. Okay, so it is 6:30 right now. And I know I said I was gonna check in with you guys a couple of hours later. To be quite honest, I can't wait to get this makeup off my face. I feel so dry right around here, like it is unbearable. You know when sometimes, like, I'm pretty sure you guys experience this too, it can't be just me, like it just can't. But like, when you wear makeup and sometimes you just feel like there's something wrong, like it's not part of your face, that's how I feel. Like, something's not part of my face right now and I just want it off. Like, I just want to take it off. And guys, I'm using the YSL All Hours foundation. This never fails me. And if you guys have used this, you know what I'm talking about. This thing is a holy grail for me, amongst other foundations. The fact that like it made me look dry and it felt weird throughout the day using that, no, I'm sorry. Like, for $35, like it doesn't break the bank, but if it's not gonna work for me, I might as well just return it. Like, there is no point for me to keep that. Even when, like, I feel like even if I spot treat, even if I target like certain areas like the T-zone or the fine lines and the pores, like around here, I still feel like it will grab texture. I think I read one of the comments where it says a little goes a long way, and I did not even use that much either, and I still got texture around my forehead. So For me, I'm sorry, this is a pass. I do not recommend this product. Of course, because it did not work for me doesn't mean it doesn't work for you. So if anything, you guys can always go into the Sephora store and just grab a sample rather than paying a full price for this, because I basically spent my money. Yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys like this review even though it doesn't work for me, and believe me when I say this, like, I don't normally give bad reviews, but when I don't like something, I don't like something. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Give this a thumbs up for me trying out a brand new primer that did not work for me. And don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my social media handles. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!